All right, hey everybody, this is Jaleel, the Real Deal Mans. I'm the CEO and founder of the Superstar Digital Marketing Agency, headquartered here in beautiful Houston, Texas, High Velocity Global. I'm also the creator of Velocity Marketing Academy. All right, so I'm here today with Stephen Walton, who participated in our class here where we learned about developing a social media calendar.
Sure.
So did you enjoy yourself today, Stephen?
Yes, sir. I mean, I've been a consultant half my life, and I always learn something new. So whether I'm dealing with my clients or when I'm learning myself how to maximize SEO, how to maximize a systematic approach to not only marketing, but building a CRM or building a platform that's conducive to be, first page on Google? That's not bad. How to maximize customer acquisition, and then actually a long-term drip campaign that actually can keep that client for the long term. That's very important to me as a consultant.
So let me ask you this. When it comes to social media marketing and organizing content and doing posts, where were you before this training? Like how did you feel about that before you learned today?
I come from IT, so I understand the whole, I think it's the system is more I like a streamlined approach.
Of course, you're a method man.
Yeah, so I understand it from an intellectual perspective, but the system is what I like.
Okay.
So if it's streamlined, then I like it for myself and clients.
Okay, great. So, how did you find out about this meetup group? How did you find out about Velocity Marketing Academy?
Well, I don't know. I just did my due diligence, and I happen to know you. So, no, I'm joking. No, actually, I through Meetup and through Facebook.
Okay, great. So, what is it? So, what did you learn? What were some of the key takeaways that you took away from this? If you had to choose,
it's a loaded question, my friend.
So, what would you say the top one or two things that you picked up today that maybe you didn't realize?
I like the process you had, and correct me if I'm wrong, because there's a lot of information, but it's like, I call it the funnel. Because everybody as an entrepreneur is a creature of habit, so it's a system. What is the system? What's the from point A, the engagement, the marketing campaign, the credibility, and what's the long-term goals as far as keeping that client long-term? That's my whole process.
Okay, so it was a repeatable process.
Correct. It's a duplicate. I'm running a sales team. I want to make sure it's duplicatable, so I can delegate and I don't have to be a micromanager. That's
of course.
Right.
Good. So again, so now that we understand that, what would you recommend this training to other business?
I need to get on my grind because, man, not to be funny, everybody knows me, I'm a jokester, but I will recommend this, and I absolutely recommend it to anybody, any industry, because it's so, sales or consultants are just universal. So you're dealing with any industry, you have a methodology now that can be put in place for any industry, so yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So what would you say to somebody who maybe runs across this and they were thinking about taking it and they asked you, what would you say to somebody who was thinking about taking this training?
Well, I would say all tough love now. How bad do you want to change your business? How bad do you want to increase sales or customer acquisition or conversion? To be simple, like how do you want to keep your clients long term? Yeah,
right.
That's why. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is definitely what they would need to take in order to do that.
Easily, I definitely recommend it. You got my stamp of yeah, you got my stamp of approval.
Well, I always enjoy having you here. You've always been a supporter of the Velocity Marketing Academy.
Yes, sir.
I can always count on Stephen to be here and support us. As a matter of fact, I didn't even mention he was a sponsor of this event. So, tell us a little bit about your company since you're a sponsor.
Well, man, okay. No, I thank you, Julia. The sentiment goes back to High Velocity Global. So, number one, short-term, Legal Shield is under my umbrella of Walton Consulting Solutions. It's the epicenter of my consulting firm, and I love doing it. I minored in criminal justice, and with my IT background, I saw data breaches consistently, so I knew that when identity theft and cybersecurity was going to play a major role. So let me fast forward. Basically, simply what I do for business owners is I help reduce liability, lower their operational costs, help increase productivity and proficiency with no capital expenditure to the company. So what I do is basically that simple, and feel free to engage with me further, but that's basically what I do in a nutshell.
All right, well, thank you. I always love having you here at the Marketing Academy.